let's chat about the book. How did that come about and the repercussions of the book?
Yeah, the book was a nightmare, to be honest. Well, in how things went, it was... No, because there was a journalist, we had contact with him throughout my agent as well. And he wanted, it's not an autobiography because a lot of people say it's an autobiography, but it isn't. They just wanted to write a book about the inside of the United team a little bit, how we are as a team, in the dressing room as well, and how we're doing, and give a little bit of inside information about how things are going at United. But then the book came out, and I didn't think it was quite shocking in the things that were in the book, and there wasn't, to be honest. But they sell the rights to the papers, of course, and I think it was the Mirror, I believe. And we when it was published in the paper, in the Mirror, we played with a national team in London at Spurs Stadium against England. So on the Monday, I believe it was, on the Sunday evening, we had a concert of U2, and on the Monday morning, I needed to meet up with the team in London, and I could miss one or two things, but I think this is almost how it happened. And then the Monday morning, my wife said, "I'm going to get the paper," because we knew things were going to be printed into the paper. So she bought the paper. So we opened the paper straight away, and there were some headlines on there, and I was like, they were starting to sweat straight away. So I said, "What's going on over here?" So the pieces of the book, as of course small letters, and then the headlines, you don't control them. They can make up whatever they want. So, and me coming over from Holland, seeing this, I was like totally shocked, because that was never my intention to do so. So I phoned Sir Alex at a time straight away, in the morning. I said, "Boss, listen up, there's this in the paper, and I'm not happy with it. I don't know how it goes, but it's, if you read the book, it's not how it is in there, what the headlines say." So he told me as well, don't worry about it, and this is how it goes. I had it with my book as well, he said, and within a couple of days, it's water under the bridge. It's over. So don't worry too much about it. So I said, okay, that's at least that's good. That's a positive thing. So then I went to the training camp in London with the national team, and then the next morning, I woke up. I read the papers again, and I was like, "Fucking hell, what's going on here?" So I was like going fucking mad. I was going crazy, I'm not thinking about the game anymore. Just like thinking, okay, what the hell's going on here? What's in this paper? Things being said about Fergie teaching us to dive, and things about Michael Owen and stuff like that as well. And I'm thinking, that's not how it is. It's not, if you read it, it's not how it is, and what it said in the book, And then I think on the day of the game or the day before, I got a phone call from Fergie's secretary, and that the manager wanted to speak to me. So I was like, "Oh, fuck me." So I was like this, and then I was on the phone with him, and I can almost, like, talking about hair dryers, hearing through the phone, and he was telling me what you said, and what's going on, and this, and you do not say things about. I said, "But boss, we spoke about it. It's not, if you read the book, it's not how it is, and I don't care about. It's not how it is. It's." They made it up, and I don't care, and whatever. So we hang up, and I was gone. I needed to play this game for the national team, and I played, but my head wasn't there. So I said to my wife after the game, I said, "Tomorrow morning I'm going to go straight to the boss." So the next morning, on Thursday, after the game on Wednesday, I drove back to Manchester. I think on the Thursday morning, I went to the boss, went to his office, 8 in the morning straight away. Get on bollocking over there as well. And I said, and after I said, "Okay, that's me done. I'm going back home." So I drove back home. My agent phoned me then in the car, and he said, "Where are you?" I said to him, "Well, I spoke to the manager. I'm on my back home. The conversation wasn't well, so I'm going to go back home." They said, "Yeah, well, listen to me. They had a conversation. They they've already sold you more or less. They've accepted an offer. I said, what are you saying? I said, yeah, no, because there was a meeting in Monaco at that time with all the team playing in the Champions League, and there was Lazio made an offer for United over there, and they accepted the offer over there.
Remember to tune in to the Man United Legends podcast on a weekly basis. Click the link below and subscribe to our channel.